Newsflash, pigeon droppings can be more dangerous than you know. Well, then and more on today's Funky Time Newsflash. Number 3. A pigeon has been entangled in an arson conspiracy. London fire officials suspect that a pigeon retrieving a lit cigarette butt and dropping it in its nest caused a house roof fire where 9 residents had to be evacuated. Investigators were able to narrow down their list of suspects when they found a partially burnt bird's nest. Neighbours said that they had seen a bird flying in and out of a hole in the roof, suggesting that the pigeon had been planning its attack for some time. Carrier pigeons were used in World War I and II, and recent events may suggest that birds haven't lost their military training. With London Fire Brigade believed that a fire last year was caused by a pigeon precision bombing a chimney with a cigarette. The current location of this roof pigeon, however, is unknown, so we won't know whether this was a military-style attack or just an insurance job. Number 2. Not to be outdone by their feathery friends, 16th century cats had high hopes on flying themselves. Illustrations from a 1530 manual on artillery and siege warfare demonstrate the possible implementation of rocket cats. The book was written by German artillery master Franz Helm and suggests a few novel uses of animals in siege warfare. Unfortunately, the technology on the cat's back is not a jetpack for flight, but rather a more rudimentary bag set on fire. The tactic being to have the felines infiltrate a castle with their smouldering satchels and then cause a fire in the town when they hide in its flammable nooks and crannies. Fortunately for the cats, there's no evidence that such methods were actually used at the time. Well, that is of course unless the reports were incinerated by rocket cats, or if they were dropped on by pigeons carrying cigarettes. My god, they're working together! Number 1. To dogs now, as a Brooklyn tattoo artist gave his pooch some ink after a surgery. While Zion the dog was still under anesthetics after having his spleen removed, tattoo master Mr. Metro shaved the arm of his pit bull and gave it a heart tattoo with his and his wife's name wrapped around it. There's been some outrage on Twitter damning the tattoo artist for his tattoo, despite it being a lot cooler than those Pokeball tattoos they give for D-sex animals. Interesting story. So is the pit bull tat a form of animal cruelty or badassery? Let me know your opinion in the comments below. Subscribe for more news, and until next time, this is Sam Tucker saying, stay funky everyone. SAMTIME! Subscribe today! Funky time! I had an itchy head here, so I looked it up online, and I have brain cancer. I bumped my elbow here, hurt for a little bit. I looked it up. I had brain cancer. Stubbed my toe.